The obvious answer to me is AI. And I would not be saying that AI alone can do the drill. I always feel that each of these technologies standalone is nothing, but AI surrounded by really the AR, VR, and the cloud for the big data are really going to make it happen for my industry, which is in healthcare sector. So I'm really excited about that part. 5G is an obvious, I mean, it's a basic hygiene. If you look at it, Mark, from a 5G, the bandwidth standpoint, look at the latency standpoint, security standpoint, if you don't have 5G, you can't have any industry adopt it. So to me, 5G is a must right now. We have no other choice. And we are going to make sure that these 5G capabilities are so utilized that you are indeed able to bring the unconnected world to the connected world and not just be focusing on the rich and the wealthy. You have to connect the rural worlds also.
I would say on the short term, IoT already has pretty large impact on the business with both a lot of opportunities on the B2B, but also a lot of operational improvement ahead of us. So we see that big scale and we start having even inroads in the B2C. Mid-term, I would bet on AI because AI is really potentially helping each and every worker in Orange to do better, plus potentially bringing more value in terms of services and really delicately tuned services to each and every customer of Orange. So hopefully that will be a big deal.
Okay, looking at the new technologies, we believe that the most important on the short term is actually AI, because it can transform so many things, how you're doing it in today's operations, network operations, customer operations, finding new customers, finding new products. So AI is definitely a short-term technology with a high impact. Obviously, IoT is already also there. We are having a large 4G network, the largest 4G network on the planet. So obviously, IoT for us is a crucial technology which will help generating business with lots of different enterprises. 5G is a little bit down the road. We are still obviously looking a lot of it. I think we are well prepared because we have a 4G only network and our backbone is ready for 5G. So we'll be there in time, and obviously we look at it, but will not be very super short term. If you look at, I think, AR, VR, that is something coming up with the applications, especially in gaming and maybe much more sophisticated applications in maintenance. But that is still some way to go until we can fully leverage that. And real-time video depends what you call real-time video. I mean, video is the biggest driver for usage in our network today. It might not be a low latency, like only a couple of milliseconds, but it's good enough for real time. And if 5G becomes any better, that will just further increase.
So IoT is certainly something like, in the short term as well. So we've been really focused on this. Really, our objective there is to really be a platform company when it comes to Internet of Things. And then more, I would say, in terms of the medium term and long term, I would talk about AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning is a big investment that we are making here. We clearly understand the art of the possible by being able to convert all the data that we have into insights and act on the insights. A big bet that we are making on is 5G. Clearly, we see that with the 8 different currencies that are possible with 5G, we are a big believer in making some big investments there because we truly believe that this is going to be the one that's going to bring the fourth industrial revolution to life. So we have already made some the markets where we have gone live in the US, 4 markets that we have launched 5G Home, which is really a fixed wireless replacement product or a broadband fixed wireless, if you will. And we are also looking at rolling out mobility in 2019 as well as the OEM ecosystem has the devices available.
So I think the technology that will have the biggest impact is actually AI, because it will have impact both within our company in terms of predictive maintenance, that kind of stuff, and to our end customer interaction. So I think that probably in the midterm, that will be the biggest impact.
I think 5G is going to drive technologies like AI, AR, VR, and of course the data consumption is going to go up dramatically. So I would say 5G will be the driving force, but all of these technologies are going to be very, very important for all of us.